Good morning, all. We have a midweek video for you. We hope you enjoyed our last one, the beginning of our trip. We are continuing on today for another part of our trip and hope you enjoy it. Okay, we are taking a little class in the flavors of Maine. It's only short, half hour, and it's not much, really. But we're gonna give it a shot and see what's happening. We've got about a half hour to wait before it starts.
Well, welcome. You've come a long way.
Thank you. It's the music.
My name is Anna Maria. I am the Director of Development for our nonprofit, the Maine Food and Beverage Education Center. I'm also an absolute enthusiast of food history. I actually studied it in graduate school. And so I'm really thrilled to be able to chat with people about Maine's food history.
Tell me what the flower is.
It is a little violet.
And it is edible?
It is edible. It's a little bit peppery. We use it mostly for decor, but they're edible and they give a tiny little pepper bite. But we start you off with this first course of beanhole style beans and corn bread with a blueberry rhubarb jam. And what we want to reflect on at this time is the indigenous origins of so many of Maine's iconic foodways. So
blueberry rhubarb.
It's beautiful, right? Blueberry and rhubarb. Wild blueberries are an indigenous fruit to Maine. So our next sort of course is meant to be a reflection on some of the shifts in agriculture in Maine between like the kind of settler in ancient times and more modern history.
What's the flavoring you choose?
Oh, this is a chive and garlic.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
Delicious.
cheddar style. I'm glad you like it.
Yeah, it's really good. And I like the little toast thing too. The cracker. Yeah, buckwheat.
It's really nice.
Fruit and nut buckwheat cracker.
Buckwheat cracker, yeah.
Yeah, and this crostini.
Oh yes, so this is a crostini that has a smoked ricotta from a wonderful cheesemaker up north called Crooked Face, and then it also uses a pesto, which is made by an interesting company in the mid-coast that does they repurpose agricultural scraps.
Oh.
So this pesto is made with basil, of course, but they also use carrot greens as part of the basis for that.
Okay.
But they're able to give farmers
Secondary market.
yes, a secondary market, diversify the income.
Nice.
So I'm trying to think if there's something. So our last kind of course focuses on the sea. I will warn you, the fermented seaweed salad is our most polarizing thing on our menu. It's got a really cool story though, so
We'll
we
get to
had
that.
to include it. Fermented seaweed salad. We've also created a little crostini using a smoked haddock pate that we make here in house. It's on a Maine-grown potato chip. So this seaweed is
Tastes like
growing industry. What does it taste like?
Well, I like sushi, so it's
Oh yeah,
it's kind of like
styled
sushi,
after
yeah.
that. It's styled after
Yeah.
like a Japanese seaweed salad.
Probably not something you like.
It's a very strong.
It is.
The acquired taste.
Is what?
Acquired taste.
An acquired taste. It is.
Well, not bad. Well, this was the tasting room. This is where we did our taster foods of Maine and got a nice education. There you have Ken waving. We happened to come by the racetrack as the couple of silky racers are practicing. As a Stephen King fan, I had to stop at his old home. If you notice, the fence work has spiders and bats there's even a dragon, but in the front yard, yeah. Hang on. There's the wood carving, all kinds of things. It's still raining.
This is Stephen King's house. It's now a foundation, but it's kept up really nicely. Too bad we can't do a tour.
We are at Central Street Farmhouse, which is a store for anything fermented. Mostly beers, but it does have things for cheeses and other fermented items. Here you can see some jams and honey. It has a lot of different things here. Kind of interesting. We've got wine making, cider and mead making, soda making, all kinds of different things. Basically, it's full, and you just need to ask for what you're looking for. Well, I hope you enjoyed seeing that part of the trip. We enjoyed that food a lot. Please like and comment and subscribe to continue watching our trip. We have one or two more episodes, and then we'll be back to our build.